Yo, no talent. Not much. I'm just chilling. I'm gonna shuffle the bracket now. Five people. Process checking results early. Okay. Participants. Alright, shuffled. Now we're going with the tournament bracket. It's gonna be a small tournament, but it is what it is, I guess. Guess I'll have to wait for him to rejoin. For Ansel to rejoin. Considering Gebright is getting the ROM right now, so I don't have a choice but to wait. Oh man, this sucks that I have to wait this long. Come on. Alright. Yo. Hello? Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Seems like there's a lot of buffering on this one.
It's going good, just my computer is not what I'm used to, so...
It's okay, man. You'll get better. You'll get your...
Thank you.
You'll get your new one. So it's not really that big of a deal.
This actually inspired me to start doing big weeklies of this game now.
By the way, the stream says King of Fighters 98 in the title.
Oh. I'll fix it.
All good.
Sorry, I've been trying to fix my... I got a SSD yesterday, so I had to install Nobara today.
So can anyone tell me what this game is?
Shmup.
So basically, this is a 2005, 2006 around shoot 'em up fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically how your average Danmaku like Toho, Dodonpachi, all that kind of shoot 'em up pew pew games, and a fighting game. So the focus is very high on sounding, of course, because that's what the main objective is. You create patterns. The super in this game is actually transforming into a boss, and every single of the attacks consumes bars. Kind of like Art of Fighting, that's my best way to describe it. There is also a couple of more rules. It's a 5-button game, it's an arcade game, which is something people get confused at first. And, well, it's pretty cool. I really love this game. I mean, I open the Discord whenever anyone wants to come by. It's always welcome to join and ask me whenever they have chances to ask me something for this game. Sorry, I'm just excited to see this game getting some attention.
Apparently there's a spectator Discord. There's nothing I can do with this. I guess until the match finishes, this is what we're gonna be seeing. Yeah, there's been a lot of spectator Discord, I'm afraid. It's usually with unstable connection. That's when it happens. So.
In my case, funny enough, the connection I think is alright. Just the computer turns out to not be good, but... Rune's okay offline though, so...
No, I mean, here's the thing. Like, Flycast has been a mixed reception. For some people, it's playable. For others, it's not playable. For others, it's laggy. For others, it has a lot of delay. Really depends who you ask. If you there are friends of mine that try to play.
Yes.
Play Flycast online, but unfortunately, yeah, it's not that great. Psychic Force is gonna be on this, I think. I'm not sure if it's on the list, but
alright, I can ping all the Psychic Force people on their Discord and all. I also mod that one, so...
The thing is, I put this in a format that we call non-fighting games. When I say non-fighting games, I mean games that are not really serious in terms of fighting games, like not serious fighting games. Is what I mean. It's not that they're not fighting games. It's just that they're not, not classical fighting games like 2D fighters or.
Yeah, I see what you mean, because when you say serious, it's like, wow, that's kind of savage when Psychic Force was on a lot of side events on Evo Japan.
No, it was. But the thing is, when people say fighting game, they usually think about Street Fighter 2, Tekken, so 2D like classical 2D, 3D fighting games is basically what I'm referring to. And because this is this doesn't go to the basic formula of a fighting game.
Yeah, I see what you mean now.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
It's kind of like we did several times, I think, if I remember correctly, Jump Force. We don't consider Jump Force a fighting game. So, like we did Jump Force on Parsec because it's the online's been bad from what we've been told. So, then again, the game has been referred to as a bad arena fighter. So.
Why is it buffering so much though? They're probably.
It's an unstable connection. That's why we're seeing a spectator desync. Besides, it's usually distance-related connections. Usually, I have like.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, Brazil to USA is kind of long distance.
Yeah, and I've been telling people whenever you play someone from Brazil, put it to 2+ delay. So.
No, okay. If that's my opponent, then I know what to do now. I'm probably doing that anyway.
Like Flycast isn't even that like resource heavy right now.
It is not. I mean, on offline at least, it's running very well on the computer. It's just when I go online is when things start to get a little funky.
I think it's because now this is my opinion. It doesn't have to be correct. It's probably not. But I think the reason why Flycast and Rollback is like a rough thing right now is because I think that the emulation is, well, rough. Is what I mean. Because if you would do like FB in terms of arcade emulation is pretty good, right? So Rollback is pretty good on that one.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hoping for PS1, to be honest. For PS1, I'm hoping, because what I've heard about DuckStation is that the emulation is almost flawless. So. That's what I know. That's what I heard, actually. Actually, not what I heard, because I'm using DuckStation as well. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the match to end. I'm gonna stop the spectating for now. Yeah, sorry about the technical.
All right.
These are technical issues that are beyond my control, I'm afraid. Oh. But yeah, that's that. I'm not sure if Psychic Force is on here.
Yeah, it's on here. It's the Dreamcast version.
No, I mean on the list. Because we have a list of how we do tournaments. I don't pick the games.
Okay.
Just to let you know, I don't pick the games. The randomizer wheel picks the games. That's how it goes. Alright, Radiant, you're up.
Alright.
Actually, let me check.
This guy never answered once, so...
No, he's probably away right now.
Alright, let me try to challenge him again to see if...
Yeah, he didn't respond because he's probably not available right now.
Yeah, he's probably not. He's probably away. I mean, that's the reason why you should change your profiles, but... Eh?
No. I still need a lot of time to get the FC2 ROM set, by the way, Darkest. I downloaded...
You don't need to get all of them.
Actually, I do. It's for the
as I mentioned before.
Yeah, go ahead.
As I mentioned before, you don't really need, for example, I know you want to do a Senko Ronde new version tournament too, but I really suggest not to because the differences are so minuscule. Like, someone that's not been playing this game for quite a big time will notice nothing. So it's basically not a massive upgrade or downgrade like I don't know, 2 impact to third strike, for example. It's not like that. So that's the reason I tell you, don't bother getting the ROM. It's like, nah, not worth it.
Well, I mean, eventually it's gonna be added to the auto downloader, so it doesn't really matter. But the other games, I probably need to add them. Like Ultimate Fighting Championship was requested, so I probably have to look for that ROM. 2 more minutes.
My first opponent, I have to be DQ like this. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's okay, man. Like, here's the thing: Senko and Ronde apparently is not all that popular. So, well, not
At least
yet.
for
Well, not yet.
yeah.
Well, not yet. Here's the thing: we did several times a game that's called Jingy Storm. The first time we had 3 people. Second time it didn't happen. The third time we had 6. So it's a good. So doing tournaments for obscure games does help to grow the community a bit. So it doesn't mean we'll get more, but it doesn't mean we don't. It's just we'll see, I guess.
There is a very big community for shoot 'em up games, and a lot of times they play a lot of games that we have never heard of, and some of them I think are Japanese only.
Yeah, just someone like me, for example, that's like actually top 10 on like some of these shooting ups. So yeah.
I mean, Twinkle Star's prior to the shmup, so
Well, there you go.
There's actually a kind of big in terms of niche, like the usual small arcade games. There's a community for this game in Japan. Not so long ago, they have a community event in Sega Kihabara before it became Gigo, for example. So it was kind of cool to see that. It actually happened on my birthday, so it was like one of the best streams I could ever see.
To be fair, the biggest one on Fightcade in terms of shmup, competitive shmup,
Is Twinkle Star Sprites?
Yeah, pretty much. That's the only thing right now that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is co-op. And don't get me wrong, people have done co-op tournaments.
I mean, shmups are usually single player. So
yeah, the best experience is single player.
Yeah, it's mostly people trying to compete for scores and things like that. But there are a few ones that are player.
All right, Ansel, me and you.
All right, I win. All right. I'm going to practice a little.
The thing is, I'm playing this on a keyboard, by the way.
I was too close to play on keyboard, but
is this
really not?
Is this a twin stick shooter?
No, it's just a regular arcade stick.
Okay.
It uses the same layout as Guilty Gear, which is the rainbow one. So yeah.
Oh yes, 3 delay. Okay.
All right, 3 delay.
I usually recommend to everyone for regular connection 1 extra delay.
Oh, we have a mirror match. All right. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, you know the game more than I do, so.
So, as I explained before, this is a regular arcade stick game with 5 buttons. There is a main attack, a sub attack, and something called the barrage, which is your special button. Each character has like 3 to 4 move lists. For example, Mika has C1, which is regular C, C2, which is opposite directions, left, right, up, down, and C button, and the last one, which is a 360 motion with C. That's usually how you do the attack. There is also a boss mode, which is your super, consumes all your bar, and if you get killed, your opponent gets maximum bar, and you don't get any. So that's kind of dangerous to do.
Sounds very punishing.
I'm a bit choppy, but...
And this is a very interesting concept. I mean, I've never been into shoot 'em ups, but this looks kind of You know, if you're into shoot 'em ups, then this looks like a really good concept.
It really is. It's very balanced. It might not look like because well, I've been playing this game for 5-6 years
It's like
now.
trying.
Against
It's like
Japanese.
trying to fight like a boss character in one of those shoot 'em ups, but the boss character is actually another human.
Yeah, pretty much. So I actually did a one-on-one video, which is literally called that Senko Ronde getting into the bare basics. I should have linked that video. I'm very sorry for not doing so, being kind of busy right now.
It's okay.
There's also melee attacks, smaller combos. And
I was figuring out the buttons, to be honest.
Sorry?
I was figuring out the buttons.
So I'm going to explain you quickly. The first button is your main, the second button is the sub weapon, and the third button is the barrage and package.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I figured stuff out anyways.
It would be funny if you could get hit by your own projectiles.
I think it was on the concepts, from what I heard. I don't know how true that is. But yeah, it will be very funny.
Oh damn, is this the super?
Yeah, that's the super.
Damn.
Something I actually recommend to people new to the game. You can see there that says dash type. When you press start, you change between two dash styles, which is old and new. I actually recommend people using old. It's a little bit more intuitive, funny enough, and makes a lot of things easier, especially dash cancels, which are a priority in this game. And other things to explain here for people that's not used to see these kind of things. You see two circles around the characters. It will change how large or smaller they are depending on the character. They also mean how much ammo you have actually with your character. The bigger circle is for your main and the smaller is for the sub. So as you can see here, for example, I have the smaller one in reloading. That's my sub because I use the missiles. Oh, he's getting the round.
Does it take some time to reload?
They take some time to reload. Main attacks usually don't. Sub attacks do. Sorry.
Ah, okay.
The main attack actually can be reloaded with a dash cancel, which is dash, neutral, and then press the D button again, which is actually A in this case. It's because it's called the action button. So you dash and you also bury with him.
I see. Is this a series that still exists? Like, do they still make games? Or is it just...
The last one was made in 2017. It's actually on Steam, but it was made before the rollback community and that kind of stuff. So doesn't have truly good net play. It's good, it's serviceable, but meh. There's also another entry which is actually my favorite, but it's limited to Japanese 360 release, which it's a pain to get if you don't have like a modded console or a Japanese console, like I do.
Yeah. I mean, it's already a pain to get games for 360.
Yeah, it totally became. I don't know why, but. Oh, he's getting the handle of this game. Nice.
What about the stage though? Is there like a limit to the stage? Are there corners?
Oh yeah, you can see there that's like a little oval, which is a blue one. That's kind of the walls. If I recall correctly, every single stage seems to be the same, but I need to properly check that later on. I'm actually reading the wiki. I haven't been able to update it on Super Combo GG. But again, I've been not able to continue because I'm kind of busy right now. But I actually got a lot of manuals, Japanese manuals that actually explain the game very deeply. So that's kind of cool.
Are you able to read Japanese?
Kinda. I'm still practicing it. In fact, actually, after this tournament, I'm going to Japanese language school. So.
Ah, nice.
GG's.
I'm able to, but yeah.
I'll probably be doing Grand Finals FT3, so.
Yeah.
Due to how long it takes. It's okay. Alright, so let's
Very
see.
interesting game.
Radiant Ansel 2 but of course.
Right. Of course. I'm very sorry. I was trying not to, but my brain is like, oh, you played Senko, you just need to do all this tech nobody knows.
It doesn't matter, man. This is like between people. This is sign up for people
Yeah,
that, unless, with the exception of you.
I'm gonna start. I just need to get a new computer. The one I have is good enough, but I need to upgrade a little. I will have to start making videos about the characters, like specifications, all that kind of jazz. But there's a lot of very cool stuff. For example, something that I forgot to mention is the game has only 9 characters. I don't recall the exact number. And they have 2 versions. So instead of having Shotos, for example, that character has an alpha version and a beta version. Alpha is playing like Ryu, for example, where Hadoukens are stronger, while the beta version is playing like Ken, which is Shurikens are stronger, per se. That's my best example of how to describe it.
Is
So
it the
there's
same? Is it the same moveset, or is the moveset a bit different?
I'll be back.
it's the same move list, but it shows differences. Like, for example, you can right now pick the same character, the first one on the upper side, the second one, when you select the characters, you can change colors. If you press down, you can change to the beta versions. If you press up again, you change to the alpha versions. And you can see even the main shot changes. Everything about the characters changes just a little bit. Not particularly like a massive amount or something, but enough to be considered a new character. It's kind of like the moon system on Melty Blood, or again, kind of like doing Shotos without doing Shotos.
Yeah. I mean, another one that I can think of is in Samurai Showdown, but in Samurai Showdown they have Flash and Bust, and in Bust they have the characters have different moves.
Yeah. I
So
recall that
they're
especially
like
on Trio.
almost entirely different characters.
Yeah. In this case, it's kind of like that, but not as extreme, because I know what you mean. I, for example, play Rimuru on 3 and 4, which is Buzz, I think. And I know what you're trying to mean. It's kind of like that.
I mean, this is a very interesting game, but you know, I was never into shoot 'em ups. It's like the ones they have a lot of bullets on screen. They kind of give me anxiety sometimes.
No, I know what you mean. As a shoot 'em up player, it's actually kind of difficult to get into the genre. I must admit that. But at the same time, it's kind of worth to check out some of the games. For example, there is other smaller titles per se. Like, for example, I play a lot of Darius. I don't know how anyone pronounces that game. Has slower bullets, has smaller bullets on script, so that's good. So
Yeah,
I know what you're trying to mean.
I like one of the NES ones, Life Force, I think it's called.
Yeah, from Konami. My waifu profile picture on Discord is from that series. So yeah.
Yeah,
I know
that one is. I mean, it's kind of similar to games like Contra and things like that.
Yeah,
It
just
doesn't
on
have
space,
all that
basically.
much stuff on screen.
It's actually possible on the arcade version, at least. I haven't really played the NES version too much. But Life Force Arcade can actually be passed without moving a lot. Like, on the second stage, for example, you can get throughout it by just being on the left. Because there's not too much going on, and you know the patterns or where the enemies are coming, you can just move to the center once, then go back to the left, and never move again.
Just to avoid everything.
Yeah, basically. That's something that a lot of people seems to not know about shoot 'em ups.
From what I remember, some of the stages they have like moving parts. Like one of the stages has like some fires coming from the bottom and top.
Yeah.
And one of the stages is like it becomes a vertical shoot 'em up, and there's things coming from the left and the
Meteors.
right. So it becomes, you know, the path becomes tighter.
Yeah.
So I guess
Actually,
in those stages, I guess you have to move around a lot.
it's actually funny. Again, on the arcade version, I don't know how much they changed on the Famicom version, because it's pretty different from what I remember. The stage you mentioned, which is the fire one, is the third one on arcade. And I've been seeing people just getting onto the center of the stage and just not move at all, and every single ring of fire gets passed through, like no damage at all. That game is actually hell with tape. I love it, but it's hell with tape.
Okay.
But yeah, get into Senko no Ronde, guys. Whoever's watching, I can always help you. I can always be here. I'm kind of busy right now to do all these kind of things, but can always answer messages like, "Hey, how did you do this move? That looks cool." And like, yeah, just do this, and you can do that. Great.
Okay. I'll add 2 extra delay. So 5 delay. You know, might as well change it up. Alright, I like her. Chanpo, what do you think of this character?
Did you find the Rekka character in this game already?
No.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What do you think about Chanpo?
She is the top tier character of the game.
Oh, I accidentally found her, I guess.
In fact, let me do very quickly to see if I have the tier list on my phone downloaded, and I can upload it here. Microphone.
I know that feeling that you find a character that feels instantly good.
There is
not always you are right about if that character is top tier or not, but a lot of times you are.
Yeah. I mean, she's top tier if you know a little bit more of the game. She's also top tier because she's like one of the easiest characters to play. The other ones are very good, but require you to play Senko no Ronde, while Champo is like playing Ken on Third Strike. So yeah, there's that. I also uploaded the tier list to no microphone. It's actually a screenshot, Discord screenshot with Japanese players I play with. So the funny part is I actually made another one and something we all agreed with. We actually changed a little bit of the characters. I actually have a different opinion on some characters. But we all agreed on something. Champo is the top tier. She is just
this game been explored much? Because usually when a game is not explored enough, the tier list is not very relevant.
It is, but again, only really in Japan, where actually they actually have weeklies on the 360 version
Oh,
every Saturday. That actually amuses me a lot. Again, in Japan, so my delay is always awful, but I can at least play or at least watch some matches. That's actually always cool.
oh, you live in Japan?
No, I'm not currently. I might move soon, but yeah.
Champo!
I mean, one thing that I would recommend is to learn Japanese.
I actually do know a bit of Japanese. Of course, I'm moving to Japan, so I should move to Japan. I should learn Japanese.
It's not a good idea to, because from what I've seen in Japan, they don't know much of English either, so it's gonna be tough to communicate.
It is actually true, because whenever they know I'm Mexican, they want to speak me in English, but it's like, dude, don't, if you don't really know, I don't have a problem, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, usually in, I mean, not usually, but in some countries when you go there, you can find people to communicate with easily with English.
There's some combos, I guess.
This is a pretty close match, though.
Yeah, this actually has been a very cool match to watch, especially for people that doesn't know about the game. It's actually cool.
You can evade and approach your opponent, apparently.
So something I don't know if I explained or not, I was too excited, I'm very sorry. When you get too close and the circles touch the opponent, you enter into melee mode. So in that moment the circles disappear, you no longer shoot. You start doing melee attacks. The character will try to get close and mashing the button more is going to do melee attacks. It changes with every character, some have larger circles, others have shorter ones. You know, the basic stuff.
I've seen that they play a lot of Gundam in Japan. It's like the PS3 version, I think, that they play the most.
Actually moved to the PS4 version, which, funny enough, is just a PS3 port. A very good one, I would not deny that. It's actually a very, very good port. They do play a lot of Gundam Extreme Versus, yes. And I actually do play that game too, so no surprises there, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of similar to this game, I guess.
It kinda is, in the fact that melee is very dangerous. Melee in Senko no Ronde is like the worst thing you can actually get hit by. That also kind of applies onto Gundam. A little bit less, I said, but yeah, you get the idea. Yeah. It's also more like a more neutral, heavy game, more of a movement game, instead of being like, you know, combo based or something like that. Can't wait for my grand finals.
Yeah, it's very interesting that in Japan they play a lot of different games from what are played in the West. So games like this one, I don't think they have like a big audience in the West, because they have one at all.
It's very difficult to get people. I mean, when I was opening the Discord, the community for the second game, it was very spread out. Like, we have one Mexican, me, we had 2 or 3 from the West, South America people, Europe people, Japan people, so it's like very, very, very spread out. That's why when Flycast was announced, it's like, oh my god, I can finally get into some of these people and play the game, because...
Alright, That's GG's.
That's a GG's.
2-0.
But yeah, it's kind of difficult to get people here in the West. Well, in Japan, they play the game pretty much. I mean, not so long ago, someone told me that in TRF Nakano, which is the main spot for apparently Twinkle Star Sprites in Japan, they also play a lot of Senko no Ronde still on the arcades.
Alright, Radiant. Europe.
Alright.
You can do one delay extra. It's US.
Alright.
FT2.
I'm gonna use 2, yeah.
That's up to you, man. It doesn't really matter if both
It's
people.
just because
Yeah, no. You can use whatever you want.
I'm gonna use 2 just to be sure. Mostly because the computer is kind of slow, so that kind of helps.
No, to be fair, you can use whatever you want. It doesn't exactly conflict.
Alright. I'm gonna use 1 then.
Was in a tournament for Grand Blue Fantasy Races before this, Darkest.
Let's see how this goes.
Oh, that is over already?
It was over a while ago. I managed to get one match out of the Omen.
Oh, wait a second. Why are my controllers not working?
Oh, that happens.
Right,
Just close and redo the controls. It doesn't always save the controls apparently. It's a Flycast issue. It's a universal Flycast issue. It's not really a game issue.
Apparently it was more like a PC issue because the controllers seem to... Alright, just give me 1 second very quick.
Sure. That's why I told people to set their controls beforehand. Oh man. Let's see what this is gonna be.
Grand Blue is a very fun game, very fun fighting game.
It is.
Kind of limited in some ways, but still.
Well, it's a ground-based fighter. I expect.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still not. It's still. I mean, I wouldn't say limited. I wouldn't say as limited because it has like auto combos, and the thing is, you need to have like a mana for the special, even though it's not saying mana.
I mean, it's very limited.
Alright, so apparently, yeah.
Although they made like an update recently, which I haven't tried.
Sorry, talent.
I mean, Blue wanted to use the latest update, but he couldn't for some reason. Though I am more looking forward to Gran Turismo and V-Rally 2 for tournaments. What is it? V-Rally 2 mostly because that's the game I suggested. And I can suggest a bunch of things right now. I'm in no danger of running out of suggestions. Yeah, this is
racing games. I don't feel like they are good games for tournaments like this. And especially for 2-player tournaments, because usually what ends up happening is that one player gets so far ahead of the other player.
Well, you do like Blur, remember?
I mean, Blur is like Mario Kart, where you have like items that can close
No,
really
I wouldn't agree with that notion, to be honest. I mean, yes, it has kart racing elements. Ouch!
I mean, Blur is Mario Kart. It's just a copy of Mario Kart with some extra flair on it.
No, it feels like more of an arcade racer with elements of hell shooter, basically. Oh damn! Already going with the boss.
Yep, already going with the boss.
Now I see why the Japanese love this game. A 1v1 versus shmup, I don't fucking believe it. Sorry guys about the buffering, but apparently there might be some connections in the end. So how have you been, Darky?
I've been good.
Am I going too far?
I don't know. That's up to you, man.
Alright, so I can showcase more characters, why not? Let's showcase the low tier according to pretty much everyone.
We're going low tier, huh? Okay.
We're going because I'm the low tier god now. Okay.
No, you're not. Trust me, you're not.
You can press the C button to change the soundtrack to talent if you want to change the track or something. Oh, it's me. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
B Chanpo. I guess she's the Akuma of the game.
Kinda like.
If we're doing comparison from Akuma SD.
Oh, nice melee here.
I guess I can call it zoning, the video game. I mean, in a way it's zoning.
Yeah, this is what fighting games would be if they only had zoning.
Zoners. I mean, you're a zoner, you might love this game. I mean, it's basically zoning mirror matches.
I mean, I love zoning. I love zoning in games. I don't use zoners. I mean, I don't use specifically zoners. I use like characters that have good option for close range and long range. So.
That was a slap. I'm very sure that was pretty much a slap.
You know, the type of character, you know, zoners and grapplers and things like that, I find them alright. It's like, they have a specific playstyle, you gotta work your way around that. But the type of character that gets on my nerve is like the kid character that moves around a lot. Man, I hate those.
Are you talking about Shoei? Are you talking about Shoei-like characters from KOF? Yeah. Yeah, the short characters. I think everyone dislikes this.
The small kitty characters that can move around a lot. Those characters that are very, very annoying to me.
Like 1,000 different dashes, yeah.
Yeah, it's like they have like, you have one jump, they have triple jump, they have wall jump, they have all the.
I mean,
it's like all the match is you trying to catch them.
I mean, it's like a real kid if you think about it.
Yeah.
You as an adult cannot do that. A kid can though. So.
Yeah.
It's like the entire match is just trying to catch.
Kind of like Wei Wulong in Tekken, or Gone in Tekken 3. I
No,
think.
lay. Yeah, I can see why lay can be annoying because you can just lay on the ground,
Not do
but it's
anything.
not. Yeah, it's not specifically the kind of character that I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're talking Gon type of characters, low,
Yeah,
like short characters, Yoda and Soul Calibur, things of that nature. Yeah, I understand. I think everyone gets annoyed by those characters. Bao. Actually, no, Bao is okay. Bao is like his head is normal, I guess. Warning! Big ass boss coming your way.
Alright, no talent, GG's, and whoever is interested in playing this game can always contact me. I have a Discord, it's on Flycade, all the stuff. I'm gonna probably do big weeklies whenever I get a PC back.
Yeah. Let's yeah. Let's get my ass whooped by no talent. Toot. Alright.
Alright, so in my case, I'm gonna disconnect right now because I need to do a couple of things. It was a lot of pleasure to talk with all of you guys.
Basically, there is another match, man. You haven't.
Oh.
You have grand finals to wait. You're not done.
Alright, let's do it.
yeah. You just played in the winners finals.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. Anyway.
Although we can see from a mile away which way this tournament is going.
Yeah, mile away or 50 kilometers away.
Yeah.
Take your pick.
I'm Mexican, so I'm gonna pick 50 kilometers.
Why not? Sure. Let's use 3 delay. Changpo versus Changpo.
I see how this tournament is going. Everyone is like, oh, Champo, top tier, easy character to play. Champo mirrors, then I come big low tier, and yeah. I actually feel like that bully of middle school that is like 10 years older than everyone else.
Did I just hit it like a ping pong? Oh.
Yeah, that's a ping pong.
Yeah, this stage is kind of confusing.
Yeah, this game is kind of
There's a lot of very confusing stages. That's why I was actually not telling people to pick that stage because it's like tournament legal. I mean, everyone in Japan just picks random. That's just because that's a tournament. That's a stage that my computer runs better, because it has no 3D models running that big or something. But I might probably recommend people to just pick that stage if they are not used to the game, so they don't have like movie backgrounds or something. One thing I noticed now that everyone is going to be a Champo main for the meantime, you guys can do a half circle motion, which is a 4-1-2-3-6 with C, and it's going to do a move. And the other one, which is actually the one I recommend doing, is 4-6-C. Left, right, C, basically.
Good luck doing the half circle on keyboard, Tara.
Just do the left, right one. It's going to do much better.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, there you go. You did it. that's the overdrive. The buttons no talent keeps pressing. So what that button does, it's going to buff you. You regenerate bar much faster. Your attacks are a little bit stronger, and you delete all the current bullets that are on
The
screen.
half circle motion on keyboard is pretty easy.
It's pretty easy.
DP
it's
is
just
hard for me, to be honest.
DP is hard. Yeah, DP is kind of hard.
Yeah, on keyboard, I can't do it consistently. I can do it, I just can't do it consistently. The 360.
The only thing I had a problem with when I was playing on keyboard was the 360s. That was the only thing, and there were some really weird motions in King of Fighters games.
Only that, but this game actually has 360 motions too, so... Here's the thing, depending on what direction you do the 360, clockwise or counterclockwise, it will actually do a different move, so good luck. I don't know who chose Mika, which is the second player.
No telling.
If you are listening. If you are listening, you can do the 4-6-C movement too. He also has one. That's just neutral.
Okay, Combo, I think that you might have a problem with ghosting in your keyboard where you can't press multiple buttons at the same time. You most likely need a mechanical keyboard that is made for gaming.
Not even just gaming. I mean, I grabbed whatever $20 mechanical keyboard on Amazon, and it actually works kind of well. Honestly,
I have a generic keyboard that has ghosting on, so think of it like this.
Yeah, I recommend you to. I can actually recommend you one later on. I can give you the link. They are all over the place on AliExpress. They're actually good quality. It actually surprises me how good they are.
Remembering keyboard from the 90s.
An IBM one of those collector IBM keyboards.
Are you also using one of the old mouses with a bowl?
And E-machines. Oh man, that's old.
Yeah, playing this game on the Commodore 64.
I mean, here's a fun fact, and I actually uploaded that to the Senko Ronde Twitter I run. There is a Java version for phones in Japan of this game, and it's actually cool.
Like a Java version for mobile phone?
GG's.
Combo, if you think 180s are easy on keyboard, then you should try playing what is the name of that character in Guilty Gear Strive?
Ansel? Me and you, buddy.
No.
This time it's FT3 though. Whoa, never.
What is the name of that big guy in Guilty Gear Strive?
Strive.
I forgot.
Did you? Okay, let's see. Ansel versus me. FT3.
Alright.
This one is gonna be FT3.
Not Potemkin, no. Alright, let me look it up.
Lewis.
Gold Lewis. Gold Lewis.
Gold Lewis
That's the guy.
Dickinson.
Yeah, he's got like 180s, but it's like 2, 3, 6, 9, 8.
And 3 delay.
Like all the different 180s. You know, try that on a keyboard.
Sure, why not? I mean, there are people that are... Sakurako.
Sakurako.
I know I'm not gonna win, but at least I'm glad that I made it to grand finals.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, thanks.
Missiles. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably easier on either a gamepad that has an analog stick, because you can use the analog stick for those, or on an actual fight stick. It's probably easier.
It's
But on
actually
keyboard,
funny.
on keyboard,
keyboard.
I assume it's pretty hard.
You actually mentioned analog sticks, and yeah, my first years of this game were playing on an analog stick. So
Okay.
your final challenge, mate. Oh my god, he's getting the hang out of this. Alright, I would like you to try avoiding this then. And here goes again. Don't worry.
I tried.
You are doing very well. You are understanding the facts of what attacks cancel bullets, which is very good. I mean, in a zoning game, knowing how to cancel the zoning is good.
Okay, so that's how it does. Okay. No, I mean, it's a half circle motion, so it's not really like you're like.
There's also another one which is forward, and the C button too.
I don't know what the C button is.
The one where you are using the special move.
I don't know what the special move is.
Oh my god, what machine they do? My god, what shit they do?
Hey, I like it.
Alright. Let's try the character I don't know how to play, so.
El Nula.
Yes. He's a heavyweight, kinda grapple-ish character.
So it's hulking. Gotcha.
She also has the most annoying laser of the game.
Can't always do it, but I can do it.
Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. We're doing the spins, bro? Okay, we're doing the spins, bro. Oh, no. She won the spins. Oh, no, I don't know how to play this character. He's very slow. I don't like it. What if Potemkin was a zoner? It's basically what this character is.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way of looking at it.
Oh, no, I have them alive. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Super.
Damn, that movie is like playing billiards. Oh.
Right. Let's do billiards, mate.
Yeah.
Let's.
Oh no, no, oh my god, the missile system. Nice. There you go, a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Is it?
Oh my god, is this real? Alright. That was close. Yep, the orange laser skill.
Okay. 1-2. Actually 2-0, actually. Yeah. Sorry.
You won me one round, that's pretty cool. Not gonna deny that.
Yeah. No. I was confused a bit. Never mind.
You're gonna change the sword, yeah.
It's okay, I'm learning the game anyways.
Nah, yeah, it's good, it's good. You're doing well, not gonna lie on that. Here's the rain.
Surf's up, dude.
You kill up my this one.
The ping pong simulation of a lifetime.
Do you get more life when you use the super? It seems to be that way.
you actually can recover life bar if they don't kill the boss, which is something not very viable to see on competitive matches a lot, because, well, yeah, they kill the boss very quickly.
Surprise Rose! There's a competitive scene, possibly. GG's.
GG's, hope you enjoyed the Senko Ronde matches. I actually really feel like that bully on middle school that's like 10 years older than you, and it's always like there.
Oh man.
There's nothing you can do. You like the game, you've played it before.
Yeah, I play a lot of before. Either way, whoever is interested can always contact me. I will be very glad to form a bigger community overseas.
Okay, let me just.
Yeah, no talent. It looks like no talent is interested.
So,
You can send him like the Discord. Discord invite.
I think he's already joined. So
Congratulations to second Ronde. Oh, sorry. Congratulations to Radiant Ansel for winning the tournament for the second Ronde special tournament. Hope everyone had fun. Sorry that the Iki guy wasn't here. But you know, maybe next time. With that said, my name is Tor.
Yeah.
With that said, my name is Torao, and there should be another tournament. I just forgot what tournament it is. So look forward to that, whatever it is, and I'll see you guys at the next at the next gathering. Torao out.
It will be very fun. Nice to meet you all.
Bye. See ya. Yeah, nice to meet you.